Okay, we're here in Rome with Mendy. He just went through Egypt and he came to Rome. So he told us how it works. So we'll listen from him how it works when you go through the border or when you have to fly from there.
So basically, yesterday we went to the border. Came at around 12:30. The border didn't take us too long. The whole thing took us 20 minutes, a half hour. The border itself process was smooth. We came to the airport around 3.5 hours later. In the airport itself, that's when, at least by me, that's when all the issues started. The attitude, they were laughing at us, calling us names, whatever. But that's say there, it's nothing too much. We had to wait 3 hours till 3 hours before the flight, 2.5 hours before the flight, to let us go inside the airport. Till then, they made us wait outside. Fine, we waited. They let us in. As we go through security twice, we're sitting by the gate. Arab is walking around telling all the From Yidden, which by then it was only 4 or 5 of us left. This is already later at night. Take off your hat. So I thought he wants me to take off my hat to see what I have. So I took off my hat, and then he points at my yarmulke, tells me to take it off. I told him, no, it's religious. I'm not taking it off. He says, okay, and he calls someone. About 15-20 minutes later, police or I don't know, someone comes with like a handgun. He shows it, and he says you have to take it off. You're religious. You're not allowed to have any religious covering on your head. I don't care. No hat, no yarmulke. And it was a big tumult. We were fighting back and forth. He said the only thing you can wear is a cap or anything else. Anything that's religious, you're not allowed to. I told him it's the law. Nowhere in Egyptian law it says that you're not allowed to. There's no one to talk to. He was giving us issues for a long time. Until he left eventually. But it was at least the whole story was around the half hour, and he forced us to put something else on our head. Then he left. We put back on the yarmulke, back and forth for a half hour. And Baruch Hashem, we made it on the plane. But that was that.
Very nice. You were strong. Which airport was this?
Sharm el-Sheikh.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. But everything else was pretty much smooth. I mean, security, you say they divided the men and the women when you were
But so by security, when I was there, they divide the men and women just for the tapping, that the women go by a woman and the men go by a man. Besides for that, everything else was very smooth, at least my experience, I speak for myself. Overall, it was very smooth. But again, the general attitude of the goyim there is that they're there to abuse. They're not looking to help you. They're not being too nice. But we did it. It was fine. We went through. Yeah.
Very good. Safe trip on. Okay, Atzlach Rabba.